What's going on, everybody in YouTube land? This is Mark from Mark's Reviews and Rants in my garage. I had to come out here because the birds in there are chirping too much. My hair is a little bit messed up. God. I just want to wish everybody a safe and happy New Year's. And tonight, if you have to drink, get a ride or something. Do not drink and drive. I made a mistake years ago. Luckily, I did not hurt nobody. Nobody was killed. Nothing like that happened. But as I got older, I started thinking about things that could happen. I mean, right now, somehow I could have maybe crashed into a person, a family, or anybody and killed a bunch of people. And, then I'd probably be in prison the rest of my life, and then I'd have that on my mind, But I didn't think about it when I was younger. This is like 21 years ago, I think, something like that. But I didn't think about that when I was younger. I mean, I didn't think about it. But then later on, as time goes by, I think about it. I think about what could have happened. But, kids and even some adults now, some adults do it over and over again. They drink and drive. But take it from me. I'm telling you now, especially if you're a kid, you're young now, you won't think about it till you get older. And then it'll be too late. So now you got Uber, you got a lot of choices nowadays. You got Uber and maybe have a friend to pick you up or drive you. But please do that. Take my advice and do that. But I'm going to be by myself tonight, New Year's Eve. I'm going to be by myself. I'll be by myself tomorrow. My youngest son, 19 years old, that lives with me, he flew to Dallas, a friend of his. He used to go to school with, lives in Dallas. So Wednesday, he flew to Dallas. Sent me a text about 3:13 Wednesday, said his flight had landed. He showed me a picture of some clouds like he must have got a window seat. But he'll be back Tuesday. He said he'll be back Tuesday. But I'll be by myself tonight. I'm pretty much even when I was married, I felt almost like I was by myself, really. But, I got things to do. If y'all got Netflix and y'all are into Cobra Kai, the movie, based on the Karate Kid, series. It's coming on tonight on Netflix. The season 4. So I got about 3 or 4 YouTube videos I need to watch, and plus that Cobra Kai. If I'm not mistaken, last couple times I watched Cobra Kai, they made the whole series at one time. I kind of hope that's the way it'll be. But I don't even remember, be honest with you, I told somebody at work, I said, I don't even remember if I ever watched the whole movie, even in the 80s and all. I don't remember if I ever watched the whole movie, but this is nostalgia stuff, It's like, darn, brings back some memories, pretty much during my time, But yeah, I'll be by myself tonight, and they're supposed to have the peach drop in Atlanta. They said they're going to have it. They hadn't had it in 2 years. I think the 19th was, 2019 because of the budget or something. They had to pay a lot of people to clean up and all that stuff. Last year, of course, the virus. This year, they said they're going to bring it back. They said they're going to bring it back this year. And then all of a sudden, we was coming back from IT the other day, and then they said they're going to cancel it now in Atlanta because so many people getting the virus, they're afraid to gather a bunch of people like that for right now. So they canceled it. But I bet you're going to have the one in New York. They'll probably have the one in New York, and that's a crowded place too. Yeah, so anyway, I'll be by myself tonight. I'll be probably watching that Cobra Kai, and then from there I got several videos on YouTube to watch. I might not even watch them all tonight. And I was wondering about this. Normally before the new management came in, we was always off. We was always off on our days off the first of the year because it was slow down. We got a text this morning saying Monday will be 8 hours for us, 8 hours Monday and Tuesday on our day off. And any other time, we always got them at the beginning of the year, it used to be slow. We used to get off. And I normally, the last several years, I've put in, they send a paper around like a calendar. And they would tell us to mark our days just for January, what days we want in January. And normally I would mark something like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's 4 days. If I take those 4 days, I get the 3 days off, which means I wouldn't even have to come in this week, not next week. It'd be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, because I got my days off again. I ain't got to work since I'm on vacation. I come in the following Wednesday. But since I had that virus and I had the shots and I was out so long and all, I said, well, I'm just going to put it off for right now. I'm just going to put off taking days right now. They'll pass out one for February and March too. They do it something like that. They'll pass out the ones for February. And then after February, they give everybody the dates of February. Then eventually they'll pass one out and say, fill it out for the rest of the year. But yeah, they are. They got us coming in. I was wondering, I said, I hope we get Monday and Tuesday off too. You know, that's our regular days off. But no, we get Saturday and Sunday off. We get Saturday and Sunday off. And then Monday and Tuesday go in for 8 hours those days. And then Wednesday through Saturday starts the regular 10-hour days again. But it was like that last year. Me and the guy I worked with was saying, this is usually our time to kind of rest a little bit before the, you know, starts hitting the fan again, you know. No, we got to come in. I mean, normally we're off. Normally, a lot of time during the beginning of the year, they ask people, you know, if you come in, you can stay if you want to, but then they ask something you want to leave with or without pay. You say without pay and leave. You don't even got to work that day. But they hadn't done it in a while now. But my hair really looks messed up. I know I hate to keep talking about it. Darn, I should have brushed my hair and slicked it down or something before I got on camera. But that's all I got to say right now. I'm going to be, my son, like I said, is in Dallas. They usually, I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, he might have went off with friends last year, I think. But we, like I said, we don't really do nothing big. We don't ever do nothing on New Year's Eve. I usually sit around, I think Twilight Zone Marathon comes on, and I might watch a little bit of that. But like I said tonight, I got that Cobra Kai I'm going to get into. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I want to say they make the whole series at one time. I seen it one time free. Last year I seen it on Netflix. And then they said it's coming this Friday on Netflix. So, yeah, and then I got probably at least 4 videos, maybe 5 I'm going to watch on YouTube. Anyway, everybody, remember what I said about drinking and driving, though? Remember, you ain't thinking about that now. Like I said, especially when you're young. When you're young, I mean, when I did it, I was young. I was young, but I was married, you know, and I had a kid. Yeah, I had one kid and then a daughter. My youngest son came later on, but man, I could have messed everything up there. Really, I ain't kidding. You just don't think about things. Just like if I was a kid now, right now, if I was a kid, especially if I lived at home, I would be stacking money right now. If you live at home right now, even if you got to pay your parents money, even if you got to pay them so much for utilities or whatever, right now, if I lived back then, I'd be if I made $200 a week, I'd go ahead. I might be spending maybe $50. I'd bank the rest of it. I'd just stack it up. I told a coworker of mine just yesterday. I told him if I would have done that when I was younger, I have enough money probably to get by on now. I mean, I'd have enough money in the bank right now if I would have done that when I was younger. I tell my son that, and I told my daughter that. I said, why are you living at home? You only have a bill or two to pay. I said, go ahead and start saving money. Yeah, I had to come out to the garage. I was going to be in there in the living room or the kitchen or something. But them birds, boy, they've been talking to me lately. Like, chirp, 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 chirp. And I got to watch it for my son while he's gone. So somebody change the water every day or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask him if he really meant that, because I've been doing it yesterday and day 4. I make sure they had the food. I got him them birds on his birthday in 2018. I went to PetSmart, got them birds 2018 for his birthday. Thought I was going to get him one. That lady said, well, usually a lot of times if you get one, they get lonely and they'll die. And, you know, I always look at people like they're BS me anyway, you know, but I went ahead. I said, well, I guess I'm buying 2 then. I bought 2. My daughter's with me. Then my son said, yeah, I read that, because he read a lot about parakeets and all. He said, yeah, I read that. Somebody else told me they read that. They heard about that. Anyway, Everybody have a safe New Year's Eve and a New Year's. Just like I said, man, hey, it'll be a lot less, I'm telling you, a lot less if you get Uber or even pay a friend. If a friend can't do it, they need gas or whatever, you pay them gas money. It's worth it. Promise me, it's worth it. If you drink and drive and you slam into a car and kill somebody, no. I tell you, you had to deal with that, man. That's going to be some rough stuff. I didn't really think about what could have happened, till years later I started thinking. Now when I go to a Mexican restaurant or something, I'll be looking at some of them margaritas, and they look pretty good to me, margaritas and stuff. Some of them I hadn't tried, a lot of them I hadn't tried. I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it. When I see two people at a table drinking together, and they're there, or they might be there, have the kids there, I'm thinking, who's driving? Who's driving? They're both drinking. So I'd rather not even do it. I'd rather not take no chances. Not even one beer. Some people say you drink a beer or 2 beers, can't do nothing. No, I don't do nothing. I don't do no drinking and driving. Anyway, everybody enjoy your New Year's, okay? It's the end of 2021. Tomorrow's a brand new year. I hope everything's a lot better then. No mask. I wish this virus would go away. Enjoy from Mark's reviews and rants.